the quote of the night is, "There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them." And that is from Bruce Lee. And the reason that I picked this quote, and if you have been with me recently, you will know that I have been talking about feeling like I'm starting to stagnate on some stuff and that I've kind of reached a plateau on some stuff, and that I need to start making decisions and moves to decide how I want to continue moving forward, moving up, moving whatever direction is positive and growing in some fashion. That doesn't necessarily mean numbers. That could just mean dealing with certain anxiety issues I have, dealing with certain limitations I feel as far as what I am comfortable, like on the tech side of things. Um, just home stuff, work stuff. There's always like things that I could be working towards, and I feel like as soon as I start to get comfortable, that um I start either naturally progressing in some things, but then I also can start overthinking things, and then that keeps that stagnation and plateau level. So I need to stop doing that and start seeing what I can like poke at. And so one of the things I am poking at is Discord, because that is a high source of anxiety for me, but I would like to be able to function better in that space. And of course, that means learning some stuff and watching videos and reading documentation and then trying to actually create the things that I am thinking about. And just, I'm excited to do it, but I'm also nervous about it. So, but that's a good sign. I feel like it shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, let's just jump in, because there's, I still have to be careful and cautious and thoughtful, and because I'm creating the space eventually for more than just myself. So I have to be really thoughtful about that. I also have to think about the things I want to continue doing, the things I want to evolve, the things that I want to shift where they're going. One of the big things I've been thinking about is my quote of the day series. We're doing it right now. This will become a clip that turns into part of that series. But I don't know how that needs to keep going. I think that it's probably going to metamorphose into something else. It might just be something that lives in my Discord. It might evolve into a shorts thing. It might not be around forever. It might not, like, I might have to take a break from it as I'm trying to, because I don't know if I want to keep it on my plate while I'm also trying to work through some other stuff. But I don't know yet. And, I think as I poke at other things and progress in other things, that it will help inform the things I'm still not quite sure about. And I could stop and start and do things at any time. So, I mean, there is no pressure other than self-imposed pressure. And so it's the big one that's up for a big change, I think. And, like, what do I really want to accomplish with it? What do I want to do with that? Where does that make sense to kind of fold into things? And does it need to be even remotely similar to how it exists today? Not necessarily. So I'm not saying that it's going away because I don't know yet, but I am working on other things that might inform the decision I make for that particular series. I'm really excited to continue with the decorating series, so I don't think that's going anywhere. I'm enjoying the Dream Snap series as far as I'm happy that I am, like, I think I just did the 43rd Dream Snaps for the year, and that's crazy to me because I am so not the kind of person that keeps up on stuff like that. It's one of the reasons I don't do like a daily challenge, a monthly challenge, a whatever challenge, because I know that I have a tendency to let life priorities just take over. So the fact that I've been able to sustain it for 43 weeks says a lot to me about making sure that I am picking things that I do regularly that fit and that can work within the fluctuation of all of the other things going on in my life, my family life, my work life. my personal energy levels and motivation, and that if I pick and choose the right things to incorporate, I can make those work. And then that becomes a building block. It becomes a stepping stone to, okay, well, how do I incorporate this other thing that I've been wanting to incorporate more regularly into my life, into my content, into my whatever. And then it's the practice, it's the doing of the thing. And so it's really rewarding, more than just a video game, but just that kind of continued practice of doing something like that, which is sometimes hard for me to structure out in such a way. Like, I have deadlines for that, and I mean, it's a limited time. Like, if I don't participate it within the window of time that it's available, then it's gone and that's it. So it's nice to have some structure there, but it's also nice to, like, I do it for me. I don't do it, I mean, I do it for you guys too, because I want you guys to participate in Dream Snaps too. And I want you to see, if it motivates someone else to just, even if it's just to snap a picture of yourself real quick and just submit it, just so it's submitted, just, that's a start. That's a stepping stone. And then you don't have to create all these crazy elaborate dream snaps that people spend hours and hours and hours creating. You can create, within the constraints of your life. And, as long as you're not hanging your hat on the fact that you didn't get thousands of moonstones every week, don't let it take over like emotional, like, power over you, because that's not the point of it either. So, but it can be done. And if my series helps you feel more confident to just, maybe I can throw something together. Maybe I don't have to do it every week, but maybe every once in a while when the theme speaks to me or whatever. But yeah, I want to continue doing that series as well, but it may change. I don't know. We'll see what 2026 feels like, because honestly, I feel like I've gotten into a pretty good rhythm with the dream snaps. So it may or may not change, but it's also one of those things that I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I want to keep doing the dream snaps, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm poking at other things. I'm poking at Discord. I spent a lot of time poking at Discord today, and it's not ready to be like, everyone come join me there. But, one day maybe my link will be in the description box. Who knows? But tech stuff always makes me nervous. In any case, I'm trying not to stay stagnated. I'm trying not to stay plateaued. I'm trying to take those next kind of steps that I have been nervous to take. So that's my thought. That's the quote. And here we go. Thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, I stream live on Twitch and YouTube Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'll see you next time.